By now you should have a choose your own adventure where you have a set of variables that describe your protagonist, and that makes your choose your own adventure a little bit more interactive, right? Because then now you can keep track of how much money he has, how much health he has, and how much attack he has as he makes his different choices in the game. So what we're going to do is now we're going to use a class definition to create an object which describes the hero. And remember, the object is just a set of variables. And what are the set of variables going to be for our object? It's going to be these guys. It's going to be health, money, attack, weapon. Okay. And yep. So what I'm going to do to create the class is I'm going to say class hero colon, and then I do def underscore init. Whoa. Like that. And then I'm going to put all of these guys in here. And I'm going to say self dot in front of all of them. And then I also want to take these values in as parameters to this method. Okay. So I'm going to say health, money, attack, and weapon. But it's not going to be health. It's going to be init health. Stands for initial health, initial money, and init attack. And then we're going to have init weapon. So I'm going to take these parameters and I'm going to use them to set the health, set the money, set the attack, and set the weapon. And also I'm going to add another instance variable called name. And actually, so I'm going to say equals init name. And then here I'm going to have init name as the first parameter. Okay. I'm not going to call this hero actually, because I'm going to make it more generic. I'm going to call it character. So we could use this class for the hero to create a hero object. We could also use the class to create a boss object or an enemy object, right? That has a name, a health, a money, attack, and a weapon. Okay, so we'll call it character. Okay, so that is our class definition. And then now remember, our class definition is just saying this is how you would create a object of type character if you wanted one, but it does not create one for you. It's just like a function definition. A function definition says what you will want to do if you call it, but it doesn't actually do anything, right? When we run the program here, it skips this function definition, right? It doesn't run it until loot escape is called. The same thing here with this class definition. The compiler skips the class definition until you program it to say I want to create an object of type character, and then it comes over here and makes one, right? So this is ignored by the compiler. This guy here is also ignored, right? Okay, so since it's ignored, how do we actually make an object of type character? Well, it goes like this. We're going to make one down in main. Okay, so I'm down here in main, and it is variable equals name of the class, 2 parentheses, and we put our parameters in here, right? Okay. So the right side of the equal sign here is saying go to class character and run the constructor. And not only run the constructor, but give it these values. Give it Daniel, 100, 0, 20, and bare fist. So it's going to come up to the class definition now. This is the constructor here. This is the method that builds the object. And init name is going to be Daniel. Init health is going to be 100. Money is 0. Attack 20. And weapon is bare fist. So it's going to take these parameters and use them to build our object. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and stop there. And in the next video, I'm going to talk a little bit more detail in how the constructor builds the object.